Mr. DesJarlais, 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Secretary Perdue. Your presence is greatly appreciated here this morning. I represent Tennessee's 4th Congressional District, is home to the National Tennessee Walking Horse Celebration. With a nationwide economic impact of approximately $3.2 billion, the Tennessee walking horse industry directly or indirectly employs over 20,000 people in largely rural areas and farming communities where economic hardship is commonplace. The previous administration obstructed progress and refused to cooperate with the industry to develop scientific inspection methods to replace the current subjective methods prone to error. Can folks in Tennessee count on you to be supportive of the walking horse industry and facilitate scientific and objective inspection methods to eliminate soring so that people can continue to enjoy this time-honored tradition?
Certainly. I'd love to comment on that. As you know, we've delayed that rule in order that we can get the facts about that. Beautiful horses, beautiful animals, but we've got to balance that with our humane treatment. That's what APHIS does. And I think for the reputation of the wonderful people in the walking horse industry, they want the bad actors out as much as anyone does. So that's what we hope to have, a regulatory protocol that will ensure that how the enforcement operates in that, how that's done, best assures the public that these animals are not being treated inhumanely in order for them to perform. So I welcome that.
All right, we'll look forward to working with you on that. The Tennessee Cattlemen's Association appreciates the establishment of Undersecretary for Trade position created in the 2014 Farm Bill. How are the bilateral agreements progressing with the countries that had been part of the TPP agreement? And many of these countries, as you know, offer significant market opportunities for U.S. beef, and I hope that under your leadership we can count on you to negotiate these bilateral agreements.
Well, certainly. I think the two great wins in that area is American beef back into Brazil already the first shipment, and I hope we'll be able to announce very soon and show you a picture of U.S. beef going into China, which is a huge market. So I think your cattlemen are looking forward to that. There are technical issues to continue to resolve. When dealing with some of the international buyers, it's the Yogi Berra philosophy, it ain't over till it's over. So that's what we're working on.
Any updates on Japan?
Japan, again, Secretary Ross, President, obviously asked me to write him a letter that he could handwrite a note on to the President when he met with the President of Japan to indicate again the protocols that we need to do to get back into there as well.
And Secretary, as you know, the nation's poultry industry has been reeling from devastating outbreaks of high pathogenic avian influenza the past several years. Most recently, which occurred in my district, GAO report released last week highlighted that USDA has taken significant steps to respond to the crisis, but a few ways to determine the effectiveness of these steps. In your opinion, how can our farmers enhance biosecurity and make their livestock less susceptible to the introduction of disease?
As indicated earlier in my testimony, I'm very, very pleased with the reaction of your Tennessee state authorities in conjunction with our USDA APHIS people over the containment of the recent outbreak in south central Tennessee. I thought that was the way the system should work. There was very timely action toward depopulation and eliminating the potential spread of that disease, and I think it's been long enough now that if that had not been effective, we would have seen that. So I think the system is working. We learned a lot from 2015, and your state, Alabama, and the states of Georgia all collaborated very, very well to make sure that the high path was contained. So I think we're making progress. Can we do better? We can always do better.
All right. Well, again, congratulations. We're glad that you're finally in place. That took too long, but we're glad to have you, and thanks for being here today. And I yield back, Mr. Chairman.